here, and today we are on some Minecraft PS4 edition, and we are building a tower.
Bro. I just coughed up a blueberry.
This is what we got so far. We worked on this till late last night. And I was like, you wanna what? Should I make a video for them? And be building this at the same time? He's like, I don't care. I'm like, no, what? I'll do it. So what I'm doing for my role is I'm building the penthouse at the top here. This is just my base for me to be able to work on. Because if anyone has ever played the Saints Row series, we know the penthouse is a little bit of a pickle, little son of a, yeah. But I personally think that this is giving me a lot of room to be able to work with putting in a two-story tiny little house on top of this right here, plus a pool and plus a helipad. I think we have a definite enough room. Worst comes to worst, I add something in the rear as an extra little bump for the helipad. But we won't tell him that because he won't like it. Austin will not like it at all.
I'll be right back.
There's a video on Facebook, Tupac talking about death. I'm gonna watch that later. He's an inspirational motherfucker. But anyways, enough about stuff I watch on Facebook. This tower is going to be amazing. I might give the specs for the tower, or I might just go all the way around it and let you guys see it for yourself and estimate. You guys really want this tower? That's not a Buick.
No, it really isn't.
That's a
Can you
crying
hear
child.
the child in the background? Alright, here, I'll mute my mic.
Anyways, now that we're not telling Austin what he might fear the most, we're moving on. So, my goal is by the end of this video to have this tower complete. I will be helping him because, see, he's doing all four of those walls by himself after I pretty much gave like a lot of ideas for that first area there. He's gonna copy and paste that all the way around. I will go have to help him later, but for now I want to get this house done. How am I going to begin this is my question. Let's see. If we pull up a picture of the one I'm trying to build. Wherever the fuck that may be. There it is. I will see that we need a lot more room than I gave myself, but I can improvise. So what we're gonna need to do is, for the second layer, we're gonna take the polish andesite, and I'm just gonna go all the way out. It's right here. go around this. Just like so. I do know I have to fix the other one in the front over there, but up the back, but I'll do that when I get over there. So there we go. That's going to be our base for building. We're going to need to now fill in this with, let's see, I want to get all this back. And look down and see if that's actually worth it. It's gonna look fine. It's gonna look fine. I hope. I hope it looks fine. Because it's gonna kill me if it don't. There are 4 there. And 3. Fuck. That's how it should be. Shit. 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 It's all wrong. It's all wrong. No. Why didn't none of you tell me? Hey, at least I'm catching it now before it's actually done. That's how I make myself feel better. Fuck. Here's where it needs to be. Now the other side fine, or do I need to throw something? It is good. It is good. It's only this back corner. Somehow. And some people would say, why don't you just leave it that way? It could be a little bit smaller in the back and big in the front. It wouldn't hurt nothing. It does actually hurt something because of the certain fact that what we are building is pretty much gonna need so much room. Any like mark off on our room is gonna hurt us. So for this area right here, I'm gonna mark this out. Helipad. What I'm basing this off of is gonna be the Saints Row Tower, but I'm gonna make my own version of the Saints Tower. Because we're obviously not the Saints. This is gonna be our helipad level. We'll fill that into the specifications when we need to. Okay, now after we do this, it'll be time to go check on Austin's progress. And his progress is going really good. You see, he's already starting on this area right here. What his plan is what it's looking to
This
do
isn't
is
right.
what happened.
Well, if I am correct, which I do believe I am, the pillars are just not. Something here isn't right. Something.
That was not right.
That makes more sense. Okay.
You're welcome.
One second. Okay, that makes more sense. That's okay.
This was originally going to be a mansion district. It still is, but you didn't even ask my friend. There's no good mansion tutorials online.
Yeah.
Actually, shocking. Seems like everyone just wants to build a mansion in survival nowadays.
Yeah.
There's only one problem with this side of the tower. There's a stripe. Oh yeah.
This is going to take forever because I can't make solid blocks anymore
Why can't you?
because then it doesn't freaking because then you don't know where you're building when you start building what you're building. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think.
Floors wise.
Oh.
Because each of these windows is the perfect height for a floor, but you don't know where the floor is if you can't do what you're doing, I guess.
Well, the worst comes to worst. We'll cross that road when we get there. Because worst comes to worst, we'll have to go from the outside, bust in through a window, and make the specifications from that area. Know what I mean?
Maybe.
And tried around just the other day. Came to this world in the usual way. There was places to catch and bills to pay. Learned to walk while I was away. And the only reason why this isn't a legit version of the Minecraft Tower, oh Minecraft Tower, Saints Row Tower, there is no like tutorials online.
You need to talk more often. That's not how live streaming works. It's
Yeah.
just 2-hour video of silence.
Well, it's gonna be that sometimes.
Yeah. It's like that audiobook. 8
Oh my
hours of
fucking
silence and then
god.
surprised oh.
I have listened to that. Oh boy. Now that we're done that, we are gonna go up here to the top and start doing this more. Oh boy, this is gonna be a good video for nothing.
But it's not a video though. It's a live stream.
Shut up.
You can't silence me.
That's not a Buick.
Sit on the crack. No, you're cracked on the
Fair enough.
So what should we talk about? We normally have conversations that make this go easier.
Nope.
Want to talk about Need for Speed?
Sure.
What was your favorite Need for Speed?
Underground.
How far have you gotten it?
I finished it.
So you got Eddie's Skyline.
Yes, I did get the Skyline.
I'm surprised you have not played Underground 2.
Yes, I never.
It starts out, what you're doing is
PS2,
it's a
so
pretty much like a comic book style, but the comic books, like the pictures inside it move
interesting.
for the cutscenes. And the first part is like you in the Skyline. Everyone's like, "You're an amazing racer" and stuff like that. Like you're still there and you're dominating everyone. Like you're like beating everyone. And then somebody is
That
like,
doesn't sound right.
"You're the best racer." But then someone's like, "I want you in my posse. I'm not taking no for an answer. So what's it gonna be?"
What?
Yeah. And
That
then,
doesn't make sense.
so what you do is you start driving there, and then a girl calls you up. She's like, "Hey, the party's kicking. They're looking for their star. You gotta get here quick." And cliche, the headlights turn on a giant H2 Hummer, and you lose and you crash your car and you total it.
Right.
So then you move away. Who knows why? And you go to Bayview, my favorite Need for Speed place. I still put on all my license plates when they have them. But what you do is you meet up with a girl. Her name is Rachel.
From
Rachel,
Friends.
no, this one's like 10 out of 10 better. And this one right here,
You know
actually,
how that actress that plays her in Friends looks the exact same as she did like 30 years ago?
yeah.
Glad to hear it. I guess. I don't know.
But anyways, when you get there, Rachel gives you her car
Interesting.
to drive to the
What
car
kind of
lot.
car is it?
It's a Nissan 350Z.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad then.
That's why everyone in the Need for Speed car community is like, I want myself a green Nissan 350Z.
I've never said that.
I said that a lot. I know a lot
I
of
like
other
the-
people who want it too.
I like the Skyline a little bit more, but that's also might be just because I like the Skyline.
Oh, I love the Skyline, but
The orange one is pretty nice.
actually they turned it blue for the cutscene.
What?
It turns blue, got a wider body kit, and has a yellow stripe on the side of it. That looks really nice.
But it's supposed to be orange. You can't change a game case cover.
Well, they did.
It's not how it works. That.
But anywho, when you get to the car dealership, what they expect you to do is, because what you can do is you can go and do races with her car. They expect you to you do the races. You get the same cutscene no matter what, because it was an old game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the cutscene that plays is, it's about time you got here with my car. There better not be a scratch on it. Like she's all pissed off at you. And what happens after that is she's like, your insurance just came through. You can now get one of these cars for free. And you got crappy cars. Like, I'm not saying like, oh hey, this can only go about 140 miles per hour, like Need for Speed is today. No, these are literal crap piece of shit cars.
Have you played Midnight Club Los Angeles?
Yes, I played it. I played the complete
So
edition.
like the beginning cars in that?
Worse.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
You got a
Well, I mean, the Honda Civic, that was pretty nice, the starter.
you got a there is a Honda Civic. It's the best starter car they have. In this case, the best one.
I guess.
Well, my favorite was the 240. But what happened was, you know what? Let me pull up a list of all the cars, and I will tell you, if you know cars at all, you will be disgusted by some of these cars.
Okay.
Underground 2. Find a video of the starting car. Part 1 of some guy's video.
What?
It's a British car.
Oh, well, I didn't know you like your mic cut out, so I didn't hear what you said.
It's a Peugeot 206, a Ford Focus, hatchback edition, a Toyota Corolla, Nissan 240SX, Mazda Miata, Honda Civic, and that's bad. That's it.
That's pretty bad.
Those are your starting car choices.
That's pretty bad.
But for the record, it was a game based off of like the racer scene.
Well, then that's pretty good.
The old street racing tuning scene that made Fast and the Furious popular. That's what it was based off of. So those cars could be considered good there at that time, but not nowadays.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Honda Civic though is still pretty alright.
Today, if I found one, I would actually put effort into it. Like I wouldn't like. People could say, "Oh, it's a racer now," but really, I wouldn't be trying to make it a racer like a lot of other people do. What I would be doing is I would be making it so it looks more like a tuner, not a racer.
Good luck with that.
You know how to do that?
Speaking of cars, though, have you ever heard a Crown Vic with its mufflers cut off?
Yes.
What do you think about it?
10 out of 10.
Awesome, because that's what I'm getting, and I was planning on doing that.
Getting a Crown Vic?
Yeah.
How the fuck are you getting a Crown Vic?
From a police auction, obviously. I'm not just gonna go to like a Ford dealer and be like, "You got any Crown Vics?"
Well, what am I talking about? I am the one that has a giant diesel as his first vehicle.
Yep.
The guy who gave it to me had the car named and everything. Like the truck was named.
Oh. That's okay.
And it's not its rather brand name. Like it literally had like its own like name. I'm like, okay.
Interesting.
Is that a squeaker toy?
Yes.
Why am I lagging like crazy right now?
Probably because there's a giant tower. And that seems like the kind of thing that would make you lag.
I don't think so. People made bigger and didn't lag.
It's true. I'm kind of starting to lag a little bit.
But it's not like like all-time lag. It's like off and on.
Yeah.
If I had to get a regular little car for like to drive around, I wouldn't want a good car. Like that might sound weird, but I don't want a good car because I want to be able to make it my own and make it actually better.
Why not just take a good car and make it better? Wouldn't that kind of...
Well, if you do it my way, you can show people that these cars can be good if you know what you're doing.
I feel like no matter what you do to a Honda Civic, someone's gonna call you a racer.
I actually agree with that one. That's not always true.
It's pretty true sometimes.
I'd be the one YouTuber to have a Honda Civic that actually looks good.
Dude, you could showcase that and someone's gonna go down into the comment section of the video and be like, nice car, Ricer.
Emoji electric plug, emoji joystick, emoji smacking lips, it.
Someone's laughing in the fucking comment section, god damn it. Is that you?
No.
Someone's in the comment section right now. Well,
I will check your live stream. Give me a second. It's loading. I will check your live stream. Give me a second. No, I'm not getting nothing.
check the live chat.
That's what I'm. Is the water freezing on your tower because it's so high up?
Yes.
That's hilarious. I didn't know that they did that. That's actually kind of cool.
Ooh, I got an idea.
I wonder if you can freeze to death. That'd be pretty crazy. Oh, what? For what?
Will that keep it hot? Probably not.
Okay. I'll go get you your shovel. But so basically, what I was thinking was, oh fuck!
I can't believe you've done this.
And now you're gonna get a copyright strike because of that, and then you get to that.
Know how I said that we wouldn't have enough room for the tower? Like, top? Earlier?
Hit someone with it.
Yep.
I think we're fine.
You think we'll be fine? Okay, that's good.
Let's come up here and look at how it's coming out so far.
Okay. Oh, that's doing pretty good. Pretty good so far. Alright, well I got that first part of the tower done, I think. I can't tell where I'm at. Yeah, I did. Alright. It is basically done.
Disclaimer. I really do like it.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, you gotta take it down and do it again.
Let's
you
do
would,
it.
you would
I
kill
already
me.
got the TNT set up. Everything's good.
Don't you fucking dare. Okay.
Okay.
Holy shit. I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
I realized that.
Why can't I just like get a a flying cement truck and just pour in cement here?
Well, you probably could if they had cement trucks. You just gotta use the spawn thing and then spawn it. But due to the fact that this is Minecraft and not construction simulator, freaking, there's no flying cement trucks.
Are they actually calling this a construction simulator?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
I'm about to say, I swear to God, if we're calling this a construction simulator versus a sandbox.
Hey, Mom. Where'd Kayla go? Where? Oh, okay. Well, I
Wow.
got the first area that I was working on done. Just putting in the backsplash for the windows.
I have a question about some kid shows. Why would they put kid shows on the air if they are purposely awful and show a spoiled kid?
I don't know.
Cough, cough, Caillou.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, they literally had an episode where they handed down one of his outfits when he was young to his sister. He got so pissed off. He started crying. They gave it back to him and he wore a shirt that was, like, small on him.
Wow.
Everyone thought it was all good. I didn't. That's a girl to fuck up moment. If I have to say anything about it.
What's the floor gonna be made out of?
That's a good question.
That's why I asked.
Something close to tiles. Quartz?
Bricks? I don't.
I'm thinking quartz.
Quartz? Okay. Do you want just like quartz pillars, quartz block, chiseled quartz, just regular quartz?
Regular quartz.
Okay.
It's a cold place, and they say, who cares? This is kind of cool how I have this set up.
Right.
They don't stop coming and 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 they don't stop coming.
That's kind of disturbing.
You just made it awful. It's okay if you're not the sharpest shed in the shed. Means you can get a job at Subway. Is it too soon to say that? I don't think so. He. Ugh. Hey, come look at the roof really quick and tell me if this looks good enough for like an area for like a base size, like for
I
like.
just finished building this row. Breaking, I guess, technical. What I'm doing. What? That looks pretty alright. So far, so good. Do I drive? No. Not yet. Dylan's helping Grandpa today.
Ah, my foot looks awful. That's what I get for injuring myself.
Yeah. If you think your foot looks awful, you should see my cousin's.
What did he do?
He wrecked it on him. He wrecked his motorcycle.
That sucks.
Yeah. Freaking slid down the road, hit a curb.
Ooh.
Yeah. He completely shattered one of the things in his foot and then he hit his back also. And according to the doctor, he would have died if he wouldn't have worn his backpack. Because he also wasn't wearing a backpack. I was gonna finish that sentence, but I cannot finish that sentence due to my mother being right in front of me. Right, Mom? Cool.
I just took the bandage off my foot. It fucking hurts.
You probably shouldn't drop a pan on your foot.
Said I took the bandage off my foot.
Oh. Yeah, of course. No problem. I'll have to get the DVD players in the bar. Out in the garage. Right now? Sure.
I like it. For the record, guys, we built that whole bottom area just for this top area. We're putting all of this effort in here. All of this effort. Just for this.
Alright, well, I got this from the bar. I'll go set it up in the theater room.
Oh yeah, yes, I'm a freaking.
Yes, I do have that.
in
I
a
can
fucking
show you
theater.
that house later today if you want to do it on your stream, because you've seen it.
I've seen that. Looking really nice. Hey Austin,
What's up?
I have I have a dumb idea. What if the whole center of this
What?
place was like not hollow, like it was actually filled in? What would you do? What if I told you?
No, I have night vision on. Betting someone probably is watching right now. Let's find out. Everyone's watching that guy up there, because he's live streaming on YouTube right now. Oh, right, but what was your bad idea?
If we made this place full, like full instead of hollow.
That's what I was planning on doing. I was just gonna fill the thing with a bunch of floors.
No, like not
floors.
putting floors, like it's full, like you can't put anything there because it's like a thick layer.
You, you want to fill in
I do
this
not.
entire thing?
I do not.
You are correct. That is a horrible idea, and I will not help you fill this in. there's an Xbox upstairs, and there's also 2 other controllers to this. Yeah. What? I am 16. Yes, I am 16.
Exposed.
I don't have a driver's license, so I'm not legally inclined to get a job.
Yeah, you are.
That's a good idea. You solve problems.
Shitty.
What is?
Nothing. It's a lovely day outside. But I know if I go out there, it's gonna be fucking hot as hell.
Yep.
Was Mommy still in the shower?
Okay. So, now just teleport to me, and then you can see what the whole thing with the courts looks like, and then you can make your decision based on that.
I know what it looks like, and I like it.
Because this is what it would look like. So, you like it?
Yes.
Alright. Then I will continue building the floor.
I'm trying to
Oh,
build
what
the
do you think
second.
about the walls, though?
I
'Cause
like.
I built the walls myself.
I like them.
All of them.
Now we just gotta do the last couple layers of wall.
Yep.
I feel like I may be helping with that.
Yes.
Couldn't handle it anymore.
Oh no, I don't really care. It didn't take that long for me to build up all those walls. I just don't know what the freaking, I don't know what's up with the top floor, so. Or not with the top floor, because this isn't just one freaking, yeah, but you know what I mean.
No, I don't actually.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm glad to hear it.
Am I legally allowed to slap you?
No,
Too bad.
it is too bad, you're right. Once everybody leaves, I'm gonna freaking blast freaking Need for Speed tunes, bro.
You should listen to the
I'm actually not going
Underground
to
2
because that's
soundtrack.
I might, but not right now though. Because
You
you're
will
live
like it.
streaming
If you
and
loved
I'm
the
not trying to
Underground
get you
1
freaking-
soundtrack, you'll love the Underground 2 soundtrack.
I ain't trying
And
to get
pretty
you a
much,
copyright strike.
I will not be doing the interior on here, so when I'm done this right here, I will be.
I might do the interior.
No, we're kidding. We're going to do the interior ourselves, but we're not doing it on video.
Oh. Are we gonna show him the house that I built? In
They've already seen it.
my house?
Oh,
The
yeah.
big gray one that you said was freaking not, it wouldn't look right in your world, which it's not like, it definitely would not look right in this world at all. But, you know that one I'm talking about?
Yes, and we're not showing them that one.
We're not? Oh, okay.
I don't think they would care to see that one.
Well, if you still have that one viewer, then you can ask him.
Do you guys want to see it? Yes or no? Comment now.
Every time this dog moves, I always think he's gonna step on the baby's face. I don't know why, but yeah. He almost sat on her like 12 minutes ago, so. He's a German Shepherd Lab mix or something like that.
Holy crap, that's a big dog.
No, he's still a couple months old or something, so he's not too big yet.
He's gonna get big.
Yes. You know, speaking of that's not a Buick, though, Eric. Because, you know the dog that I showed you a picture of, the English Mastiff?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was climbing into the window of a Buick.
That's freaking awesome.
Oh, by the way, that dog almost had to get his tail cut off.
Why?
Because some sort of like tumor or something, but they just put an incision on his hip and then took it out instead of cutting off his tail, so.
That would suck for the dog if he had to cut off his tail.
Yeah. No, I would not want my tail to get cut off.
You don't have a tail.
Because I don't have one. Yes. Are you sure you're not? By the way, I have 2 other controllers for this upstairs.
I only have 2 controllers in general.
About this close. It's based off of the tower from Saints Row. Yeah. So it's gonna be pretty. Yeah. Alright, well I finished the floor and now it's super white.
That is awesome. Is there any, you know what we should do for this, for like, know how we have that path going towards the receptionist desk? And then around the desk? I hear a shower.
No, that's the kitchen sink.
I hear
I
a
moved
kitchen
the
sink.
PlayStation out of the thing from upstairs.
So you can hear everything around your house.
Yeah, I can hear everything around my house. Because I delayed on putting this TV that I'm currently playing on actually in my room. Because they took it out.
That's not a Buick.
It could be a Buick. You know, I actually still have the Buick in my backyard. It runs just fine. Nobody drives it though. It needs a new tire because it has a hole in it somewhere.
Hmm. This is looking really nice.
Yeah, for a 40 freaking... I don't even know how tall this is. I don't want to say 40.
Count it.
What?
Count how many floors it is. We have one area going all the way up to the
This guy's
top.
talking about the tower.
I'm talking about upstairs.
Oh, I thought you were talking about... Okay. Never mind. I don't know what you're talking about then.
Talking about the building I'm making right now up here. Oh, hey, look, my foot's bleeding again. Yay.
Shouldn't have taken the bandage off of your foot if it was bleeding then.
I didn't know it was bleeding. It's been on there since
You
last
should have
night.
thought about it.
I don't like thinking. It hurts.
That's true.
Well, guys, this is looking really nice if you guys look at it close enough. Don't judge me.
I don't like looking at it close enough. I think I'm doing something wrong.
You feel like you're doing something wrong when you look at it? What did you do wrong? I work at Burger King. Making flavored waffles with the paper. Like, come upstairs and look at this, like, house up here really quick. Tell me how it looks. For the top of a tower.
Oh, pretty good so far, I guess. It's very purple. I don't remember it being purple either.
Well, guys, if you guys like this episode of building a tower, make sure you hit that like button. Want to see more Minecraft? Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see everyone later.